Hello, it's Kelly here from Loops and Things Winnipeg. Today I'm going to show you how I catch my floats in my knitting projects. I'm working on a Sea to Sky headband, but I use this technique for all of the Sea to Sky collection as well as any color working knitting projects I work. Catching the float means that you are catching the secondary color within your stitches of your primary color and helping to keep the inside of your project neat and tidy so that it doesn't get caught easily on items. Here is a finished Sea to Sky headband, and inside you can see the places where I did two colors. I caught my floats every second stitch, which makes it nice and tight and clean in the center. When you're working with more than two colors like I am in the center, it is hard to keep track, so I just make sure that I catch them every 4 stitches, which is probably when they are coming up in the pattern anyways. You're also going to want to make sure when you're using any color working pattern that you're knitting loosely. I tend to knit very tightly, so I have to really be conscious of this, and when I do that, I hold my needles and my yarn very loose in my hands, and after each stitch I stretch my work. So I'm just going to show you how I catch those floats. I've already started my secondary color on my first row, and to start I just started knitting with the secondary color. I'm going to tuck this in or catch this on the way back when I finish this row, and I'll show you how I do that in a moment. So I'm just finishing up my pattern. It's 3 stitches of cream and then 1 of the secondary color. So I'm just going to finish this one, and when you're at your secondary color, you just knit with it. So I'm going to insert my needle and I'm going to add the secondary color. Now, because I have a longer space here before I get to the secondary color, I'm going to tie or catch that back stitch or back yarn in the second stitch of the 3 that go in between the secondary color. So I'm going to knit, and here's my second one. This is where I'm going to catch my float, and to do that you can twist it. I just do this. I put the secondary color on top and I grab it with my finger, and then it's caught in between this stitch here, and it's going to catch it and keep it nice and tight to the project. Okay, so I'm going to finish the third one, not doing anything, and I'm just going to knit with my secondary color. I think I have one more left, so I'm going to knit, and I could put it over top. I'm going to show you another way. Some people flip it underneath, so it goes like this. But other way, you're catching it when you, oops, I forgot to actually knit that. You're catching it no matter what into your back of your project. Now, because I'm coming to the end of the row, I'm going to show you how I also catch my tail from the beginning of the row. And because I have 3 or 4 stitches remaining before the end of this row, I'm going to do the same technique as I did with my working secondary color, but I'm going to put my tail over top of the white or the cream third one, and it's going to get caught up in behind it, just like so. As I continue on, I'm just going to knit the secondary color. I'm not going to worry about catching that tail, but on this next stitch, I insert my needle, and as I insert it, I look to the back and I catch my tail again by just grabbing it like this. And then when I put my cream over the needle to knit it, I'm just going to make sure that I don't grab that secondary color, but just the cream that I want. And in doing so, it catches that back and it helps clean it up, and it makes it really easy for weaving in the ends at the end of my project.